In the heart of central Canada, Manitoba is often overlooked as a tourist destination, but those who take the time to explore the province will find a wealth of unique experiences. Watching polar bears in the wild, experiencing the northern lights, or enjoying a winter festival celebrating French-Canadian history are just some of the memorable things to do in Manitoba. The beaches around Lake Winnipeg and the beautiful provincial parks offer great retreats on hot summer days in this prairie province. For cultural attractions and city entertainment, it's hard to beat Winnipeg, the provincial capital. So here is the list of the 10 best things to do in Manitoba, Canada. Before we start, make sure you subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon for the latest upcoming travel videos. Here we go. Number 1. Canadian Museum for Human Rights. One of the most eye-catching buildings in Canada is Winnipeg's Canadian Museum for Human Rights. The shining structure of curved steel and glass is really something to behold on its own, but it also houses a powerful collection of 10 core galleries housing exhibits that compel you to think about the human experience and your own place in it. This is the only museum in the world devoted solely to human rights awareness and education, and during your visit, you'll come to learn about Indigenous perspectives on rights, the Holocaust and other genocides, how to break the silence and inspire change, and more, all through a uniquely Canadian lens. Number 2. The Forks. The Forks, located at the junction of the Red and Assiniboine rivers near Winnipeg's downtown core, is the place to be in summer and equally fun in winter. The Forks Market and the Johnston Terminal Building are restored historical buildings housing a lovely market area with interesting shops, restaurants, and casual food stalls. Some restaurants feature outdoor patios overlooking the riverwalk that runs along the river. In winter, the outdoor skating rink is particularly popular with families. Also located at the Forks are the Manitoba Children's Museum and the new Canadian Museum of Human Rights. Skateboarders and BMX riders can try out their latest moves at Winnipeg's best skate park. Number 3. Polar Bears of Churchill. Set on the shores of Canada's iconic Hudson Bay, Churchill is known for the polar bears that descend on the area in the fall, as well as the beluga whales that migrate through the area in the summer. Designated the polar bear capital of the world, this remote Manitoba town is a beacon for avid wildlife lovers, explorers, and photographers. Churchill also made our list of the best travel destinations in Canada. With these wildlife experiences set to a backdrop of Northern Lights viewing and some unique culinary experiences, it's no wonder that Churchill, Manitoba draws in thousands of tourists each year. Number 4. Grand Beach Provincial Park. Grand Beach Provincial Park encompasses a huge stretch of soft sand beach on the shores of Lake Winnipeg, one of Manitoba's best lakes. The beach here is one of the best beaches in Canada, and in the summer, it's a hot spot for sunseekers looking to get away from the city. The park is about a 1-hour drive from Winnipeg, and there are a variety of accommodation options in the area, from motels to cottage rentals. Restaurants in the area offer casual dining and entertainment. Nestled in the trees, and just a short stroll from the beach and towering sand dunes in the park campground with 350 sites. Spread over 17 bays, the sites are a mix of serviced and unserviced. Some bays are alcohol-free. Number 5. The Manitoba Museum. The Manitoba Museum is the largest museum in Winnipeg, and its scope is as big as its collection. 9 permanent galleries showcase everything from a recreation of early bison hunts to a full-size replica 17th-century ship built in England in 1970 to commemorate the 300th anniversary of the Hudson's Bay Company. The planetarium shows off the current night sky, giving you a panoramic view you won't forget. Regular touring exhibits also ensure a fresh, unique experience each time you visit. If you enjoy a good learning experience, a walk through the Manitoba Museum will help you sharpen your game in history, astronomy, science, and culture. Number 6. Manitoba Legislative Building. If you're interested in numerology, Freemason symbols, and hidden clues, then be sure to put a hermetic code tour of the Manitoba Legislative Building on your Manitoba itinerary. Located right downtown in Winnipeg, the Legislative Building is easily spotted given its grandiose architecture, but there is much more to this landmark than meets the eye. Through the guidance of a local architectural historian, the ever-intriguing hermetic code tour will help you discover the occult symbols and numerology codes that tell a secret story of one of the most recognizable attractions in Manitoba. Number 7. The Royal Canadian Mint. What's the deal with Manitoba and beautiful buildings? The Royal Canadian Mint is, appropriately, an absolute architectural gem. The building sits alongside the water, its glass exterior shooting up from the ground like a big, reflective pyramid. Once you pry your eyes away from the exterior, a tour of the mint will have you holding a $600,000 gold bar and checking out gold medals from the Vancouver Olympic Games that were made on site. Every single coin in Canada, representing billions every year, is made at this facility, as are coins for over 70 other countries. See how they do it and walk away feeling like you got your money's worth. Number 8. Assiniboine Park Zoo. Tigers and leopards and bears, oh my! The Assiniboine Park Zoo hosts all three of those animals, in addition to about 1,500 of their friends, in an 80-acre park that's yours to explore. Only minutes from downtown Winnipeg, the zoo will take you from continent to continent through the wide variety of species housed there. Reptiles, birds, fish, mammals, if you can think of it, they probably have it. A real highlight of the zoo is the Journey to Churchill experience. Watch polar bears swim and play above your head in the sea ice passage underwater viewing tunnels. Explore the different landscapes of Churchill from the boreal forest to its tundra, and see the animals who make the barren land their home, from caribou and muskoxen to Arctic fox and wolves. Number 9. Narcisse Snake Dens. The Narcisse Snake Dens offer visitors a unique opportunity to witness a spectacle of nature each spring. In late April and early May, tens of thousands of red-sided garter snakes emerge from their winter slumber and exit the dens, ready to mate. See the action from observation platforms near the 4 dens, and while you are peering down, watch for mating balls, which see as many as 100 male snakes swarming a female. The snakes leave the dens for the summer but return in the fall, where visitors again have the chance to see them before the weather turns cold. The dens are 6 kilometers from the town of Narcisse, which is approximately 100 kilometers north of Winnipeg. Number 10. Exchange District BIZ. Winnipeg's 20-block Exchange District is a time capsule of around 150 incredibly preserved heritage buildings from the turn of the century. This National Historic Site dates back to the 1880s when Winnipeg was booming, and the terracotta and cut stone buildings used to contain banks and warehouses. Today, those same buildings are home to art galleries, boutiques, design and architecture firms, studios, and plenty of restaurants. Take a walking tour and immerse yourself in the district's foodie culture, or take your pick from the 51 restaurants and cafes found in the area. Visit the Old Market Square for the Winnipeg Fringe Festival, the Soca Reggae Festival, and a number of other events, or stop by the Centennial Concert Hall for orchestral performance. The last word. So guys, this was the best list of things to do in Manitoba. Hope you will like it and appreciate it. People who come to this city are amazed by all of the awesome things there are to do and see. Smack dab in the middle of Canada, and often overlooked, Manitoba is home to some of Canada's top signature experiences, including beautiful landscapes and unique adventures. It's home to Winnipeg, which is one of Canada's biggest cities, as well as some of Canada's top lakes and beaches, festivals, and world-famous northern attractions. So, if you love to travel and you want to see the whole world, then Tripwire is the channel that gives you a list of the best places to visit in the world. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon for latest upcoming travel videos. Bye bye, see you in the next video.